Alright everybody, welcome back to the Strange Pair, because this space for rent was already taken.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I like
it was
it.
taken by that company that's on all the billboards.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I wonder what they do. Like, can never figure it out. Back in this one.
Yeah, and we tried to get into that room with the memory vault.
But we're
and,
too stupid.
Yeah, there was not an apparent way in. That like we went all around the outside and like tried burning and tried telekinesis and
Don't panic.
couldn't really find anything that seemed to let us in now. So we think maybe it's something for later to like backtrack and get.
Oh god, panic attack.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors. It's a fair point. A lot of stimulation for the little guy again.
Oh, this is good.
I feel like I'm about to go on stage. Oh, I can hear. Maybe you could slow this thing down.
You know, Raz was saying before, like, this thing's too fast.
Did you hear what he just
Yeah,
said?
I know.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm mentioning it too. Like, this thing's too fast, but like, I'm doing a pretty
Yeah,
good
you
job
got
of
it to-
beating him up.
You got it to half just fighting it as it is. That is much simpler. When you slowed it down, it was just like, okay, well, it's dead.
So much better than I would be.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what got into me.
All this color, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know what got into me. Well, I know your brain got into that guy's body, and now you're like
Was there
being
something?
overloaded.
Yeah.
There's something over here. I think it's a
Oh, it's emotional baggage.
duffel bag. Okay. Let me guys hit this and oh, I didn't think that it was gonna be healing, even though it's the healing color. I thought it was gonna start spewing like
Once we get these
air
light
or
ticklers
liquid
hooked up,
upward.
the stage
Oh,
show
to,
is
like,
gonna be
boost us up.
incredible.
Alright, so oh. That
Oh yeah, it's up there.
right over there. Okay. Oh man, I'm just now kind of paying attention to the
To the
floor
floor?
down there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looked cool. That looked real cool. But it also is kind of freaking me
Need
out.
more of those killing frames.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ow.
I don't like the look of that thing.
I love the visual effect on
The
the
like
slowing power.
spectrum rainbow that goes behind it. It's pretty good.
It's interesting to me too because, like, coming fresh off of playing the original game.
Did you burn that poster?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can already see behind it. Like, I'm so used to my original like abilities and like everything that I could like do in the first place. I was like, duffel bag. Like even just now, like I just used it on that fan over there to stop time, and then I went over and I'm like, I'm like, how do I get past the thing I just used? Because it's just
Yeah.
not in my like vocabulary yet.
It's not your mind's
powers.
moveset.
Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm like, oh man, I could side blast. I could use pyrokinesis.
And the perspective. Am I using these terms correctly? It's been a while.
It's cool that you can use it while you're like platforming too, and like spinning around on like these.
Doesn't
really
anyone
useful.
here just want to sit and talk? It's always
Hang out.
now, and then kill. Teamwork.
Now, did you just say teamwork?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the commentary. Well, I do the fighting. Wait a minute, it's Jessee.
Eyeballs are kind of gross. If
And
you
I
look
just
at them
assume I'm
closely,
helping the whole time.
I already feel more
But
of
really,
the
I'm just having panic attacks and making things worse.
Yeah. Also, I like looked away from the screen for a second to look at you to make that joke, and I 1000% thought that he just said my balls are kind of gross, and I was like, what? Like what? You can't say that. And then like as I looked back right before it went away, I was like, oh, eyeballs.
Like all the eyeballs
kind
that are
of gross.
everything.
Okay,
around us.
that checks out.
Oh, I know this one. This is a blender, right?
We're close.
You know what?
Well, this
Full
is a
points for
strange
that.
way to use a blender.
He's right. Yeah, that's the tower, like the cage we were trying to get into back there. Still no obvious.
I just like assumed that I'd hit it with light somewhere, and that would do something,
Yeah.
anything. Still seems like a no if I blind that eyeball. Nope. I wonder if there is going to be any time that I use this for something other than just hitting the prism.
Yeah.
Double bag? No.
Yeah. I really think. I was talking.
I'm
going to
give it
about,
a second to wait for that eye to come back around.
Yeah.
But go on.
I was talking a little bit about this while we were trying to figure out before we started the recording, but basically there's those doors that have like mail slots on them, and it's like I still like am in the camp of like maybe we'll get some kind of Paper Mario-esque like ability to like slip through there, and I think maybe that's how we get into that room is like slipping through the bars.
Probably.
Because there's no like apparent other way into that room. Like maybe in the ceiling there was like something that there was like a bunch of eyes that looked like they could have been like blocking the way that you like later get through, but I don't know. I the more I think about it, the more I'm like, it might just be a way to slip through the bars that we come back
We are
with.
all just frequencies in the same beam of light, rainbow bound and bonded. Oh, think that statue's big enough? Oh, well, you need a big ego at the front of the band, am I right?
That's fair.
Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I?
I don't know.
My memory's gone.
I have no idea who I am.
My eyes feel so full.
So is that something you already knew? It was saying if you hit Y while you're on a rail, it'll reverse direction.
Nope. No, it is not.
That seemed so much further away. I'm like, man, are you gonna make that? He's like, oh, you're way close enough.
Check one.
More.
Check one.
Oh wait, I can run these, right?
We should just leave these penguins alone.
You're right. I am being rude to the penguin. Yeah, earlier when he was like, "That's a blender, right?" and I activated the light. And he's like,
Spotlight.
"Yeah." He's like, "Oh, it's a light. A light for like what did he say? Like,
He's like, that's a weird way to use a blender.
yeah."
Oh, I hope this goes better than last time.
Oh God! I literally didn't see the little dude. I thought it was just the heart coming at me, and I was like, "Why? What?"
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why it was coming at you too. I didn't realize it was a sensor.
I've got enough credit to upgrade one of my side powers.
That's nice. It tells you
Wait, you have.
enough intern credit for another upgrade at the.
But it said something about the. About here? The
I don't think
badges
so.
section? It said something about badges, didn't it?
Oh, I.
Or
didn't
oh no, this
see-
is the badges, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, the others are pins.
what am I? 30? I think I just hit.
I think so.
Oh, Dark Thoughts. That was it. At 30, I can
Oh,
learn
yeah.
Dark Thoughts. I think. Yeah. So
I mean, it costs 2 to hit level 2, so I'm
feel
assuming
like
we don't
I'm
have enough to
finally
actually
getting
unlock all the way
ahead
to
of
it
these
yet. But
mental
yeah, but I can at least get the Sucker Punch one. I love that the eyeball
This stuff is called
wall is crying.
yeah,
Ivy. I assume because of all the giant eyes.
You know, I guess
mean-
that's technically a fair assumption.
yeah, and he did get it right.
It is Ivy. You just don't have to stretch out the eye part that much.
Right. But I mean, he called it the right thing. It's just pronunciation that he needs to work on. He's making progress, our little friend.
I'm so proud of this little.
Okay, I know this
Mode of
looks
light.
like a blender,
Yeah.
but not pour any drinks in it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it just not open? Because, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What the? Is that just doing something when I hit that thing?
Yeah, I thought I heard a. Keep shining on the eyes in that tree. Yeah, you're getting rid of the eyes in the tree, but they're coming back, I think.
Yeah, I think they're just hiding for a second.
Yeah, I think it's just like a little visual neat thing.
Oh god, if it's something really dumb like, there's an achievement if you get rid of all of the eyes in the trees.
Path is clear to the object we desire.
Okay, well this is just...
Something to do with mixed drinks?
So this is just us getting vision. We still have to get all the other senses.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty long game, I feel like. Because this
I'm
is
happy.
putting together
This
a
guy's...
mine so we can get more of Ford's mine. Like, there's
It's the
still...
violin. That's what we wanted.
I think...
Well, what are you waiting for?
That's what we wanted!
Oh my god, it's the thing! It's the violin for...
It's the MacGuffin!
Yeah! Why do I feel like as soon as I go to grab this, it's gonna pull it away and it's gonna be some kind of boss fight? Okay. The other thing that's throwing me off is that in the original, you just run into stuff to pick it up, and you have to hit Y this time.
Which I do think is better to have some kind of prompt.
Yes.
Like,
I'm just not used to it.
right, which is fair.
Oh yeah, we were in his eye. I forgot. Woo! I now see the noses and
Yeah.
ears.
Man, this just reminds me of the opening of Istanbul. Where it's just a violin playing and then it goes into the whole song.
Yep.
Well, and it's better, but to handle a crowd that size, we need the whole band, man. We need Tasty, Sniffles, Dr. Touch.
And Audie.
Yeah, Audio. You're remembering, man.
Audio.
Where are they all now?
Can we just
So they
talk
wandered
about the
off when
name
audience
Dr.
left.
Touch for a minute?
I don't think I want to talk about Dr.
Festival covers
Touch.
so many acres.
Hey,
Uh,
Oh.
didn't we used to have a cool band van?
The Feel-mobile. Heck yeah. Did it just show us there for a second?
yeah.
I'll bet they're still at
Oh.
the festival somewhere.
Woohoo! So what's driving?
Sorry,
What's happening?
we're not here to run people over, all right? Ooh, I'll promote
thing
they
there's
might
no
have wandered
people.
into the campgrounds. It's true. Whoops.
You want me to drive?
That effect.
Brag, but
So good.
I've got eyes.
These are the
Oh
concessions
boy,
stand.
here we go.
If they
He's
got
got
hungry,
eyes,
He's
and
got
now we're
eyes,
never gonna
everybody.
hear the end of it.
Good
go
idea.
here.
Let's look here.
I like that little overworld.
Yes.
Where it's so
Well,
small and
this is the
unnecessary. You could have just jumped in the
Dr. Touch and
van
Audie used to
and then
like
been
to come
like,
here.
now we're at this
They
other
like to get
location.
high
And
up.
it's like, they were like,
They like
no,
to get
let's
high
make a
out
little
here.
thing.
They're up there.
Yep. The view up there is amazing.
They like to get high up here.
They're not low.
So they're up there? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. What else could I be talking about? Really? I love how they'll pull something like that on us. And then earlier there was
The affair.
yeah, like
Especially after he was so understanding about our affair. It's like, oh boy.
Festivals like this. This one is surprising.
He hit you with the triple take.
yo, hat box. Don't worry, buddy. Don't be sad. Yeah, see, those animations make more sense because in the original with the hat box, he like ate it
Yeah.
for a minute. And I was like, what?
Why would you put the baggage tag on the inside of the baggage? Yeah, so that's just more Dark Thought stuff. It honestly looks like it just leads back to where we started anyway.
It does. Still freaking me out. Oh, this purple haze is probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Probably not gonna kill me. Okay, yeah, so this just leaves our crowd. You gotta go up the falls. See,
I like how it's like, hey, do you know another place where you have to go up vaults now that you have time powers?
It's like, well, if I find some, I sure will use it there.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's good game design, though, when it
It
comes
is.
down to
that
it.
really makes sense.
It doesn't just go, hey, use this at that other location, but it also isn't just like, figure it out or don't, I don't really care. It's just like,
Yeah, look. Like, oh, how am I gonna get across this? I have to slow down the log. And do you know somewhere else where you can slow down the log? Nope. Just cut to credits. Oh, come on! I like slipped down the side of it. The background music in this place is great. I bet you since they got Jack Black to do the voice for this little moat of light, I bet you he did some music stuff for him.
it's a good
They
chance.
probably just gave him some instruments and just said riff for a little bit, and that's what's happening in the background right now.
Yeah.
We always do. No, we don't. See? There you go.
Me? You started this.
Oh, choo-choo. Here comes the blame train.
Oh, so this is two of them.
I always wondered what
Didn't
he
you
did
guys
after
see the
Hamburger
huge
Helper.
crowd down there?
I know.
People are screaming for the feast of the
Oh.
senses.
Oh, that's even worse.
Telling this one, but the problem with him is that he just won't listen.
Without Psyking, there is no feast. There's nothing.
But Psy King is back.
What?
He's down by the van with Vision.
But we're not ready. We haven't practiced. Dr. Touch, where are our instruments?
I thought you had them.
You have normal hands. Please stop using your head hand.
For someone who's all ears, you really don't know.
Oh yeah, huh? Wait a minute.
Are you curious how this feels?
Yeah.
For someone who's all fingers, you've really lost your grip on reality.
Okay.
Are you full of wax or something?
Look, I
Almost
don't want
had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my
So they just see their own part of us.
Yeah. What interesting creatures these guys are.
Yeah. This whole, like, world has been interesting.
Honestly.
Like, the whole, like, hey, let's put someone else's brain into this guy's body was, like, a really bad idea. But, like, it has led to a very cool
Oh, come on.
part of the game. Were you just not high enough? I thought that was, like, way low enough for you to make that.
I think. Well, I thought I could grab onto the ledge,
Right.
and again, it's like moving objects. I can't grab the ledge. Oh, I saved it, but
Yeah, it's a good wall jump.
I mean, now that I think about it,
Let's just be quiet.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
I could just do that the whole time. That was just for half a brain.
I
Anyway,
heard
but
that.
I still need their
Instruments.
I have to go look down a little bit more and saw this. Hindsight, pretty strong. So I need to find their instruments, but they're kind of not really. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We need those instruments. The crowd's getting angry.
I wonder what they play.
Hey, that kind of pressure is not helping.
Yes, that makes us just want to stay up here, where it's safe.
I mean, it's not the safest.
Go
Maybe
to...
you could perform
oh,
without
well.
your instruments?
What could we possibly perform without our instruments?
Acapella.
Well, yeah,
I do know a little sleight of hand, you know.
of course you do.
Please.
I'm kind of surprised this big ear guy doesn't have like a piercing.
Yeah.
Like he would have like lip jewelry, but it's an ear piercing.
Let me take a look. I bet I can find them.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
We're just not going to get any
Let
more
me
out of them.
give you a hand.
Oh.
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
I knew things were gonna go wrong as soon as we found Dr. Touch.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 instruments coming up.
You knew that they were in your
Love what
ear?
they've done with the place.
Okay, let's get those instruments and get out of
Wait, when did Psyking
If
get
I
here?
know Audie, this is gonna sound awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dr.
Because
Touch
he was
is
down
there,
at the
too.
van. That was like the whole thing.
Very clever slowing that down. I was about to suggest it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, yeah. Also, did you hear what he said? It's like, oh man, if I know Audie, this is gonna sound great. Dr. Touch is good too. Damn, glad they weren't here to hear that.
The instruments. Nothing between me and them except that innocuous-looking empty platform.
Yeah.
That
I love-
obviously not a boss fight arena.
Yeah. I love that he just called it out like that.
And that innocuous little stretch of land.
It's just, it's so benign and innocent looking. It's not gonna be a problem at all to get through there.
Wasn't there a prism down here too? Wait a minute, yeah.
Careful. Dr. Touch can be a little handsy.
Really?
Oh.
Really? Yeah. You're just gonna say that now after we've been calling him out this whole time?
I mean, it's just like, hey, we're just gonna stop implying things by naming him Dr. Touch and just say that, like, he's inappropriate. It's like, oh,
I mean, let's be honest. We met him 5 seconds ago, and he already touched us without our consent. It happened, Jesse.
yeah.
You saw it happen. Everyone at home saw it happen.
Very clever.
We were all thinking it.
I was about to suggest.
Or maybe just me. I don't know. Could have been just me.
I just like how they're like, where are our instruments? We don't know. And it's like, oh, we could probably find them. It's like, oh, good, we know exactly where they are. Go
You're
inside.
just way too lazy.
Yeah, go inside this ear.
Yup.
It's like, what? Okay, sure.
I keep feeling like there's gonna be some kind of secret of just like,
Putting this light on something,
Something
besides
that-
the obvious.
yeah, that I'm not supposed to. That looks cool, but no. Alright, I'll just point it at the prism. Those are called prisms, right? Light prisms?
Yeah.
Probably not, but I'm gonna stick with that.
I mean, I think they've also referred to them as prisms.
You don't need to reach far to touch the infinite, because it's everywhere. You doofus?
I just remembered something I need to do. Oh, that looked painful.
Be anywhere else besides
But
this
hey,
fight?
me
Yeah.
Feeling bad is better than feeling nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Want to.
No.
Keep dodging, kid.
I'm really glad that they have the sensors still. Honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I really just love their design.
It used to be such a dangerous
The idea of these like little bureaucratic parts of your mind that are just like, this isn't supposed to be here, this isn't supposed to be here.
I really think it's time to
Yeah.
get rid of these things.
It's a good way to represent it. But I am glad they also added some more enemy types
Yes,
that
I
are just
especially
like
like
part
that
of
they are
everyone's mind.
they are part of the mind too. It's just like, oh, these are like bad thoughts and panic attacks and things like that. Like truly parts of the mind that would be harmful.
Yeah, because it's like there were other enemies, but they were always like a part of that person's mind.
Yeah, and just kind of like part of the theme of the world
Right.
in their head.
You want me to take care of these guys?
Has that guy always had a ranged attack like that?
I don't think so.
Jump, spin, parry.
There's no parry move in this. This isn't Dark Souls.
I'm right behind you.
This game is the Dark Souls of mental health. Or is that life?
With your head again.
Unclear.
Yeah, I
Unclear.
think that's life.
Yeah. Also, man,
Hear this from me, the
this
leaders
pyro
should
attack
work
is
along.
phenomenal now.
Yeah, now that it's just a big like area, like
And what's sad though is that since I've gotten this pyrokinetic upgrade, I haven't come across the enemies that you can only kill
Hear the
using
sound
it.
of one hand clapping.
that's true.
And it's deafening.
Just calm down.
Oh, panic attack. Did he say I can hear the sound of just one hand clapping?
It's pretty funny. yeah, that Ricochet got all those guys.
Oh, interesting. Now that I've beaten the first one proper, even though this is still like a boss fight with the panic attack, it doesn't have the health bar down the bottom anymore.
Right, it's just an enemy now.
I love how when you you slow down his motion when he's like curling into a ball to teleport away, it just looks goofy.
Yeah. Like
Man.
in fast motion, it's just like, and he's gone. But in slow motion, you're just like, what are you contorting yourself into?
Spin, spin, spin. So, oh god, when we get Dr. Touch,
Yeah.
and
I was just wondering the same
he's gonna get
thing.
ears and hands.
I don't. You
coming
might want
out
to grab
of
that
the eye?
health before you move on.
Huh?
The health back there, you might want to grab it.
What do I need? To not die? Whatever. Oh, okay. I
You
thought
gotta
it was
be on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It creates a healing.
Yeah.
field. Oh, that's nice. And
Oh, they
so
just
on.
come back. Yeah. Great.
Awesome. I'm gonna die later by 1/2 brain's worth.
Yeah. Or when you leave this section, you're just gonna be at full health. It's just gonna all have been for nothing.
Yeah, probably. Wait, okay, drums.
And a
What is
a grill.
Yeah,
it looks like a stove.
it does. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad you weren't just like, oh, that's a Technoboard. Obviously,
Just
idiot.
So great playing with you cats again. Just so
Oh yeah.
great.
You look good, Psy King.
Does he? God, what did he look
Face
like
facts, guys.
before?
It's not going to work unless we get the whole band back together.
Well, we need Sniffles and Tasty.
Can we just have him as a Modalite again?
Yeah, I don't
mean,
like
as an
this
eyeball, it was like a little weird, but not that bad. This is just like he looks like a weird little elephant head,
thing.
like a disembodied elephant ghost head,
Get Tasty
Yeah.
and
following
Sniffles
us around,
back.
made up of human body parts.
Yep. Yep, saw it coming.
Oh, he still
Yeah,
just
so-
sees this as like a lot of stuff.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but,
I'm fine.
I
I think it was crazier
Not
when
really
we.
sure what happened.
Yeah,
there
'cause
at
when
the
we're in the
end.
real world,
Right.
everything else was also just like colors inverted and
After the
freaky.
concert.
Yeah, I think even our sprite was like glittering and like flashing and like
Of course. Why do you
even
think I
more
keep that
crazy
thing
than it is
around?
now. Alright, so I think it's about
You
that
lost
time that we're gonna
weight,
say that we're gonna get
I have.
Tasty and
You like it?
Well,
Sniffles.
actually,
Sniffles
you seem to be
next time.
a little light.
Oh boy.
Don't
Next
worry.
time we're getting the band back
Feel like
together.
I'm getting
God
it all
bless.
back today.
One more show.
Want to get the band back together
I should
just
probably get back in the
one last time?
No.
See you
But I'll
next time.
do it anyway.
No. Just end it on the no. Use take 2.